I chose this program because I knew it would give me a different perspective and I'd see a different aspect of Israeli life and Israeli culture. This is Israel. On this program especially, you'll really experience the fact that there's a culture here, there's a whole way of living that you're not going to see otherwise.
My name's Micah Edelstein. I'm from Toronto, and I came to volunteer here in the fire department in Eilat. The reason I came to participate in the program was because it was a meaningful way to spend time in Israel, to experience the culture here, to learn the language, but it also allows for time on the beach. We get 4 or 5 hours a day to go to the beach, have fun, and swim in the Red Sea, snorkel. Why wouldn't you want to come? It's just great.
I came to Israel last summer on Taglit, on Birthright, and I fell in love with the country. And when I was here, it became evident to me that Israel gives us a sense of security. It gives us a place we can call home. Since it gives us so much, I want to give something back. Come work at a fire department, you can maybe save some lives and give back to Israel. So that's why I decided to come.
The program for volunteers is very important for both sides because their relationship are between people. We call it people to people. And it's a very good opportunity to come and experience Israel from the bottom, to be with the people, to see the everyday life, just be part of the society in Israel. And for the Israeli, it's also very interesting and it's important for them that you will come because they feel you care. You care about Israel, you care about them.
Good morning, good morning, it's a lovely day. Good morning to you.
I'm volunteering in Beit Sefer Eilat Elementary School, where I'm working with kids between the ages of grade 2 and 6. We usually read stories or play games that are really simple and focus on colors and body parts and easy things for them to learn. And with the older kids, they'll read stories, but sometimes they'll just want to talk to us. I wasn't really sure what to expect of the program when I came. I signed up because it sounded like it'd be a really interesting and unique opportunity to come live in a city for 2 months and become part of that city's culture. It's a very immersed experience.
My name is Tamar Tepper, and I'm volunteering at the mayor's office this summer in Eilat. At the mayor's office, I edit a lot of the things that they have written in English, and I go to various events with the mayor throughout the city. I wanted to volunteer at the mayor's office because I'm studying political science, so it's something in my field and that I hope to go into in the future. I would recommend this program because I think it's a great experience for anyone interested in this field. I've learned a tremendous amount about how it is to work in a mayor's office, and it's also a great way to grow, for someone that's a university age to come and really live on their own and see how it is to work abroad.
I wanted to do this program because a lot of the opportunities offered here in Eilat you can't do in Toronto, such as the Coral Reef Beach, which is what I'm doing. And it's a new, unique experience.
I love to travel, and I've been to Israel twice before. I went once on Birthright and once for my bat mitzvah, and I really wanted to live in Israel and experience what it was like to live here, buying groceries. I joined a gym here. It's a change of pace, which is really nice. And doing something that's good and volunteering, I can't think of a more perfect combination.
My day starts at around 10, ends at around 6. When we get here, we usually all have breakfast together, and then we get to work. The people here, when you meet them for the first time, local Israelis, they're very welcoming and they're very nice. Everyone's very friendly. They'll set you up with places to go on Shabbat, and you'll feel like you're a part of the family. And also, we've made local friends. We go out to a party with them. It's amazing. No one sleeps here. So you're always having fun, you're never sleeping, and it's just always a smile.
You're working with people who care, and it inspires you also to care about where you work and to work hard. You know, it's an enjoyable workplace, so it's really inviting. Everyone really does get along well. When there's work to be done, it just works really smoothly.
I came to Israel basically to give something back to the Israeli country and meet new people and gain independence. And I decided to do Magen David Adom because I thought I'll see new things that I never experienced in Toronto. We had a 10-day course where we would go in the morning, we would go study in the room, we would have nights off. That 10 days was like probably the most amazing days of my life. My first call was a CPR. When we got there was a lady unconscious on the beach, and when we get on scene, I'm usually a little shocked, but I go for it. I'm scared, very, very scared, but I have to do this because this person's life is in my hands, literally. I can't explain it. This is the most amazing feeling ever because you're like giving life, like you're giving back someone's life.
Stay at the Migdalei Eilat, the Eilat Towers, and it's great. We're here with a bunch of other people from Toronto.
It's in the north end of the city, so it's about a 12 to 15 shekel cab ride to get to the beach, which is about $4 to $5 Canadian, so it's not so bad.
The building has a swimming pool, which is nice because when it's 50 degrees and you don't want to walk down to the beach, it's there at the bottom of the elevator.
It's not a 5-star hotel. We do have air conditioning though. The kitchenette has everything you need to make whatever you want. We go shopping at the local grocery store.
We try to make the best out of our time here because most of the time we are tired, but we try to like experience other than just volunteering. So.
On a trip like this, I just get to experience what Israel really is, what the culture is, not being on a bus day to day with a tour guide looking at it through a window.
There's a lot of activities sports-wise. There's a lot of water sports, so come prepared to do something like that.
It's nice to be able to go away for the weekends, which we're allowed, and everything's close enough in Israel that you can go to Tel Aviv for a weekend or go to Jerusalem.
You really get the feeling that you're wanted, you belong, and that you can help out and contribute.
Just be open to anything, because anything is really, there's a lot of things to do here.
Living in a building with other Israelis, meeting other Israeli people, experiencing the culture, just a different side of Israel that you can't really get unless you come and you live here like a resident.
And there's a lot to see and a lot of beautiful places to go to. The people are very warm and very kind. There's some taxi drivers that cheat you, but
it's life experience. I've never lived on my own like this before, and it's something that's gonna happen eventually anyway, so why not now in Israel by the beach?
I would recommend that people who choose to join this program come in with a very open mind. Nothing is straightforward. A lot of it, you have to be a self-starter.
Come with little expectations, end up with great expectations, because there's so much to experience and there's so many different things to do. You just have to be willing to try them and to be flexible when things change.
You have to be able to get out there and make your own fun and make the effort to meet new people.
Before I got into this, I really wasn't knowing what to expect. But now that I'm here and experiencing everything, I'm really happy I did it.
This is Israel. You'll really experience the fact that there's a culture here, there's a whole way of living that you're not going to see otherwise.